Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tomisin Balogun and I'm very excited to welcome you. This page is all about faith, mental health and lifestyle. I'm an emotional health and wellness coach and counselor. And in this video, I want to talk to you about limiting beliefs and how to break free from them. Okay, let's look at some of the characteristics of limiting beliefs. So the first one is self-doubt. When you believe that, you are not worthy or capable of success, that's what self-doubt is. When you say things like, I'm not smart enough to pursue that career, I'm not good enough to get that promotion, that is self-doubt. Another one is the fear of failure, a belief that you must avoid failure at all costs. You always hold beliefs that if I try this thing and I fail at it, it will mean that I'm not good enough. Fear of judgment, worrying about what others think. That makes you stay in that zone of perfectionism or even staying in your comfort zone. Just like not wanting to take risks. You're always thinking that people will judge you and say if I fail, so people will feel that I'm incompetent. Another one is the fixed mindset. This one, I love it so much. That's the belief that leaders are born, you cannot change what you have, your talents are inborn, your skills cannot be developed. That is a limiting belief. My mentor always says that brilliance is expandable. So if you have a fixed mindset that you cannot learn a new thing, you can't develop your skills, scarcity mindset, always thinking there are not enough things to go around and let me just hold this thing to myself. Could even be a knowledge that you have you don't want to share. You just believe that things are scarce. That limiting belief makes you to always compete to survive, always constantly in the survival mode. Another limiting belief is, generalizations. You're always generalizing. Many examples that we can give. You have something about some set of people that you've generalized that everyone in this category behaves like this. That's a limiting belief. So let's talk about the ways that you can break that limiting belief, that limiting mindset. And the first one is to identify that limiting belief. That's the first step. There is no way you can break free from something that you're not even aware of. So identify what that limiting belief is. The second thing is to question that limiting belief. Ask yourself about the validity of that belief. Is this thing that I believe in, is it true? Is it based on facts or just assumptions? You need to question that belief. And then when you've done that, the next thing to do is to replace that belief. Replace that limiting belief with more empowering beliefs. So you rewrite your own narratives and talk about what you really want to believe in. If you have always believed that I'm not smart enough, you will start to write a new narrative. I am smart enough because I can do this, because the world is not against me. So you start to talk to yourself. I am beautiful. I am smart enough. Give yourself the empowering belief that you're trying to embrace. I am smart enough because I went to school and I can do beautiful things. I am smart enough because, I am beautiful because God created me. I am made in the image of God. So no one can tell me that I am ugly. I am beautiful. God made me beautiful and I am beautiful. So rewrite your beliefs. So you must be intentional about replacing it with empowering beliefs. And then the next thing to do is to take action. Take actions to prove that your limiting belief is wrong. If you have always believed that you're not smart enough or you're not good enough for that promotion or for that job, apply for it. Take action to break and prove that limiting belief wrong. Another thing that you can do is to find models that model the new belief that you're trying to embrace. If you have always believed that marriage does not work in Africa, for example, find people who their marriages are working and let them model that to you. Let them be your models for the new belief systems that you're trying to empower and that you're trying to enforce in your lives. The last way that I like to share is that you should write down the reasons why your beliefs are invalid. The limiting beliefs that you have to write it why they are invalid. You have to find reasons to invalidate those limiting beliefs, and you have to write it down in your journal. You have to be intentional in writing it down, not just thinking it in your head. You have to write it down. There is magic in writing it down. There is a miracle that happens to you when you write down things. So write down those things, the reasons why those limiting beliefs are invalid. Yeah. So beautiful. Yes, I hope that you've learned one thing or two from everything that I've shared. Do you have limiting beliefs? Would you be intentional in breaking those limiting beliefs? What steps are you going to take from today to break that limiting belief that you have? Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Tomisin Balogun. I'm very excited for doing this with you. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done that. Share this video with a friend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.